Surrounded by names steeped in the Bournemouth cause on his bench. Well, the last chance for the serial trophy winners of Manchester. Genuine note. Matheus Nunes' cross and Haaland's chance. And Haaland is wide of the mark.
It's the first time City have put a number of quality passes together. It's a wicked cross from Nunes, and now it's a worry for that Bournemouth defence. You know, any striker certainly.
Semenyo winning his battle despite the vehement appeals of Bernardo Silva. And the disbelief and fury leading to a challenge by İlkay Gündoğan that at least is going to Gündoğan looking to help it on. Cavani wins his duel. Lost here in the autumn. Pressure telling on Ederson, but affecting Evan. Evan Nielsen. Getting away here from Foden as well. Full of determination to stay on his feet, but a little bit off balance when it came to the shot.
Yeah, he does the right thing, Semenyo, because he hasn't really...
Squeeze being applied to Semenyo, but he's actually found a book. Real direct approach here. Ederson steal onto this. Well, not his day so far. That's three significant opportunities.
I'm sure it's actually Tyler Adams that plays him in. Haaland heads the ball back in field. It's away from De Bruyne. Tyler Adams steps in, plays the ball back to Haaland. You see what he's trying to do? Just lift the ball over the goalkeeper, dink it over. But
uncertainty could be punished at the other end as Kluivert goes for it. Gündoğan, Kusanov. And dangerous, and Kluivert! And in! Evan Nielsen made sure, but he may well pass the credit Kluivert's way. And Bournemouth lead Manchester City again.
Well, Kepa does his job at one end, the strikers combine at the other for Bournemouth to take the lead, but it's all too easy. Now, defensively, City, they're just not switched on it. They don't close down David Brooks. The pass from Nunes is a shocker. How many times we say this? Don't play the ball, across the pitch, across your defence. He's asking for trouble, but Brooks, how easy is it for him to get the cross in? No one's closing him down.
And fooling Semenyo, but not catching Kepa out.
Yeah, it's a poor cross in the end. I mentioned earlier about Semenyo getting back help.
Gündoğan! And Tyler Adams looking to measure the old slide rule pass. And Kusanov will go into the notebook. Kluivert. Semenyo. Oh, really flashed across.
If you see that build up there again, look at
Silva digging out across under pressure. Plenty of air on that, but Haaland coming round the back, seeking to exploit it. It is going to be a Kluivert strike. Brooks with the kick. Actually flicked on by Gündoğan it was. And it drifted agonisingly across the face from a Bournemouth point of view.
It's just the right ball. Okay, you might pick out one of your teammates, but what are you doing about...
Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Well, the referee's going to point for a penalty. Well, Tyler Adams bewildered, Stuart Atwell adamant.
Well, Tyler Adams is very close to the City player. And the big question is, are his arms away from the ball?
And Kepa is the hero. And City squander a major opportunity. An opportunity handed to them, but they do not accept the gift.
Well, what's Kusanov doing there? Again, arms in the back.
Kluivert taking De Bruyne.
It's just not been City's first half, has it?
Combining here with Foden. Tyler Adams hoping to get a hold of it. And İlkay Gündoğan not treading especially carefully, and it's another free kick for Bournemouth.
Yeah, again, Bournemouth, they turn City round. Just wonder why Ruben Dias doesn't head this back to his goal.
And Tommy Elphick. Not frightened to take the direct route to try and reduce the... It's broken for Foden. And he tried to improvise and squeeze it back into the path of Erling, whose impact has been notable already. Feeds Haaland, and this time he takes the chance. And there, a case of a substitution paying instant dividends. Manchester City level.
Well, right from the start of this second half, there was an urgency, a desire from City to get at Bournemouth. And it's quite brilliant from De Bruyne. The way that he takes this ball down, gets it out in front of him, doesn't even look. He knows that Nico O'Reilly, the left-back, is going to be on his way. That's what he'd been sent on to do. But O'Reilly, it's a magnificent pass. Really unselfish, has a little look. But the angle of it, the weight of it, it's a tap-in ultimately for Erling Haaland. But it's all about the...
Is that a foul on Soler? Yes, it is.
Well, of course, not want him to score, but he's so watchable as a player.
Now, we're the epitome of politeness. Kovacic, and there's another card for Christie. It's got enough legs on it. Need a bit of blue water between themselves and Bournemouth on the south coast. Deep involvement. Placing Kusanov, operating from left back, which means a central brief in this second half for Joško Gvardiol.
Yeah, it makes sense that Bournemouth don't change their personnel, they won't change...
Bernardo Silva. That's... Haaland one way. Foden goes his own way.
And it all starts with a brilliant little flick round the corner from Bernardo
Semenyo, a man keen to atone perhaps. But... Clipped from behind by Lewis Cook, and that will mean a yellow card.
It's always a problem for a defender. You can say it's accidental, but he's wrong side of his man.
Got a hold of it, O'Reilly has. Beautifully done for Marmoush! That's quite the entrance! And it's quite the turnaround here in the FA Cup for Manchester City. Their last route to silverware on the line, and they have come out in this second half, fired and fighting.
Well, they've shown real character, real determination, aggression, application. And then they've had quality, but this is a goal that Iraola and Bournemouth will be devastated they've conceded. See, Semenyo's actually switched flanks, so he's in a good position there. I'm not sure why he goes to ground. Do you really need to go to ground? Do you need to slide in to make that challenge? Stay on your feet, pick the ball up, clip.
And Marmoush waits. Marmoush arrives. Can he finish? Senesi to scramble it away, but it's still alive. De Bruyne. Deflection, corner.
Well, City are rampant here. If they get a third, it could be tie over. They're clinging on Bournemouth.
سعر الدولار اليوم مقابل الجنيه المصري بعد هبوطه في 8 بنوك. انهيار في سعر الدولار. استقر سعر الدولار مقابل الجنيه المصري اليوم بعد آخر تراجع سجلته العملة الخضراء في 8 بنوك بختام تعاملات الأمس، وذلك وفقا لآخر تحديثات صادرة من البنك المركزي المصري. سجل الدولار أعلى سعر للبيع عند 50 جنيه 53 قرش، وللشراء 50 جنيه 44 قرش في مصرف أبو ظبي الإسلامي. بنك الإسكندرية 50 جنيه 36 قرش للشراء، 50 جنيه 46 قرش للبيع. المصرف المتحد 50 جنيه 32 قرش للشراء، 50 جنيه 42 قرش للبيع.